Names are Ugo Williams said there. I am reporting for Fubi Megalari, Enugu Eastern Zone. I understand there is a Larry coming up in Enugu. Is that the buzz is all over the town? Is like effective? I don't know. People were shouting about this mega rally. What is this Larry all about, sir?
That's interesting. It ought to be so. Yes, indeed, I'm the convener stroke, the chairman, and the chairman of the planning and the chairman of the planning steering committee. And of course, it ought to be all over the town. Why? Because the noise and the smoke of politics is all over the country. And Enugu State is not an exception. You're no doubt aware that other political zones in Enugu State has conducted a zonal rally. And now then, Enugu Senatorial Zone is about to organize what is referred or what is called Grandmother Rally. The mega rally that is being proposed, that is being planned by Enugu Senatorial Zone, one of the political senatorial zones, one of the zones in Enugu State, is Christian the grandmother. It's no longer mother rally, but grandmother rally of all the rallies. It's going to be the grand finale of all the rallies that has been conducted so far as we move into the next dispensation, as we move into this round of political activities in the entire country. And that's why the buzz is all over the town.
I understand also that the rally is meant for our dear governor, the executive governor of Enugu State, Dr. Ndubi Simba, and our dear president, Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Why Ahmed Bola Tinubu, sir?
So, like I said earlier on, people are looking forward to this rally because it's going to be, like I said earlier on, the grandmother rally of all the rallies that have been conducted. So of course, the president of the nation, which is Tinubu, is going for is into his second tenure bid, and our party has considered it fit to conclude what he has started because he has started well. He has done very well in so many areas, and we are delighted in him, and that's why all over the country. The party is agog. We're returning him to power because he has done too well for this country. It has never been so all this time, particularly for the Southerners, because Tinubu is from the southern part of the country. Remember, it has become a culture, zoning has become a culture in this country, whereby one section of the country rules, it becomes the turn of another country. It has made for peace, and that peace is what we are celebrating so far. It is now the turn of the South, and it's been anchored by Tinubu, and he has done very well. So all of us are clamoring for his return for the second time to conclude what he started. He's done well in so many areas, in areas of peace, in areas of security, in areas of trying to improve our economy, in attracting foreign investors in the land. And of course, you know that aware that this 4 years tenure allotted for public office holders has not always been enough. It is only during the second tenure effort that the efforts is always properly consolidated. So that's why that's the clamor actually. That's the buzz that's all over the town about this rally which we are going to organize in support of this candidate, Tinubu, and our dear governor.
I know. I'm from Enugu State.
Oh, that's right.
His Excellency have performed immensely, unbelievably. We have not seen such like this before in Enugu, in the area of infrastructure, in area of education. Sir Okobodo, what next?
Yes, we have high expectations. Thank you, because you have said it all. He has performed creditably well. He has performed marvelously well in all areas aforementioned by you. And these areas need to be consolidated. In the area of education, we've discovered now that 360 wards, political wards of this state, has been transformed into learning hub by the spread of the smart schools all over the place. You are not aware that Type 3 PHC is all over 260 wards of our state. You're not aware that our roads, you hardly can find dusty area in all parts of Enugu State, both in the rural segments of the entire state, not to talk of urban areas. You can hardly see any dust area in Enugu State, right, in Enugu capital city. Of course, when you talk about security, now our people now can sleep with their 2 eyes closed all over. 2 eyes closed. Quite unlike what it was 3 years back when he was coming into power, where our people can no longer come to do. In fact, they have been having how many holidays now because everybody stays at home. is now becoming a thing of the past. And so many other areas. So why are we talking about secondary? We're talking about secondary because we want this effort to be consolidated. Like I said earlier on, I've said it before. 4 years has been barely enough to accomplish program of government. Maybe it might call for a constitutional review for people to have substantial period to be able to begin a project. And that is why during the white man era, whom we inherited government from, they introduced what we call rolling plans. Rolling plans are plans where development plans are rolled out, and they keep accomplishing it from time to time. Wherever this administration stops, another one takes over, provided that particular rolling plan is accomplished. For instance, they can say we have about 5 years rolling plans of road construction to conclude about 100 kilometers of routes. Wherever this administration stops, another one takes over. So that's why I'm talking about tenure. While we are talking about second tenure, for instance, Peter Ba has done well in so many areas. In terms of our economy, he made $4.4 billion, and is now moving it over to $30 billion mark. It's a feat no one has ever achieved. When you come to the transport sector, of course, my brother need to go and see what he has done in transport terminals built in various parts of the state. It's an open up economy. People are now coming to invest.
Sir, Honorable, okay, Obude, sir, there are very few voices that insist and shout that he does not deserve a second tenure. What do you say to those people?
That is natural. There has always been opposition in any government. There have always been opposition. It's natural. In fact, it is an indispensable ingredient in any polity that there will always be an opposition. Because opposition gingers government in power to action. It helps them to dictate, it helps them to trim out areas where they are not performing well. And of course, we have a listening government, a listening governor, that each of these areas where they bring up, governor has always addressed it, and people has always go to rest.
And that is it, our dear people of Enugu. You have heard him, the man that everybody loves to hear. I call him, that is my personal opinion, by the way, the encyclopedia, uncommon combination of wisdom and intellectualism. I don't want to blow his trumpet, but I've known him to be a man of impeccable integrity. It has been a beautiful time in his house, in his residence. He bared his mind on virtually everything concerning Enugu for the first time from the horse's mouth. If you are thinking of what Enugu is next, what Enugu will do next, what Peter Mba will do next, here you have it from the horse's mouth. A prominent son of Nkanu land. It has been a beautiful time with him. Please, do not miss this Ophobi Megalari. Do not miss this Ophobi Megalari. For the first time, the Nkanu people will speak with a voice. And I'm happy to have met the convener, the chairman, the steering committee chairman of Ophobi Megalari, in honor of Honorable Dikino Kobudo. Sir, is a very beautiful pleasure, sir.
It's my pleasure. Thank you very much.
Enugu niile bịa n'uwe ka isoro Peter jewe ebe ka mma.